Hi guys, welcome back to my channel again. So today we have come up with some hot topic, which is trendline. We are going to understand why trendline is very important in our trading journey and why we are supposed to trade with the trend line. What exactly trend line tells you, what exactly this trend means. All right, so how do we confirm that trend line is really important in our trading journey? So before I begin with the trend line strategy, I would like to make you subscribe, like and share so that you don't miss any of our video in near future, right? So having said that, I have noted two to three question which is very important while studying about the trend line. So first, I have wrote like, why do we care much about the trend line? Why we need to understand why this trend line is exactly important in our trading journey. And the second one is, what does it tell you? All right, what does this trend line mean actually? All right, so we will be covering these two as well. And the third one is, can we really make profit with the trend line? Yes, of course we can make. That is why we are going to study this trend line strategy. All right, so before we begin, I would like to note down, and you can think more about why this trend line matters. All right, so what exactly we mean with the trend is something which is in fashion with the current period. All right, so currently, if suppose any in the market, if suppose buying for some clothing or etc, we are buying something very new which is trending in the current market. So what exactly we mean, that the demand is huge. All right, for that demand is huge, or maybe in that current period we can really assume that supply is huge. All right, so with the trend line we also expect the market to react the same way. If suppose the market is in trend, we assume that the trend for bullish or bearish is in the market. All right, so suppose let's draw a resistance line and support line. All right, we assume it as a resistance and we assume it as a support. All right, now what we exactly mean with the trend line, suppose the market start running with this. Okay, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down. Now we what exactly we think while looking at this zone. All right, so what exactly we need to assume, that what exactly is it doing right now? So initially, if I have to assume that market started trending up, all right, and then comes down, goes up, comes down, that means the market is in trend. Market makes 100% move and then comes down with the 50% move and again goes up. So this is the retracement level, or you can say this, it's a correction in the market. All right, so market has given the momentum with this much, which we can really assume, play with a mathematical term like 100%. All right, and then it pulls back, or it corrects a little bit and then again comes up. All right, so having said that, with we need to understand the trend line strategy. All right, so what we have to assume is, this is a trend which is making a supply area. All right, this is supply area and here it is support. All right, so whenever market comes down, it makes a reversal, which is a great movement. All right, so we need to understand, this is supply and this is the resistance. So what exactly we have to assume in this, in the next period, what we can assume, that the market might goes up and then it might reverse back and then goes up. So we are assuming that market is in a trend, it's in an uptrend, and the market is likely to go up. All right, again with the same resistance area after the distribution phase. Suppose market started coming down. All right, goes up and then comes down, goes up, all right, and then comes down. Then what we are going to assume the next? All right, next time we are assuming that the market will again rise to some level and then again gets back to the support area. So likewise we need to understand why this happening, the trend is the trend following, why it is happening. We need to understand some pattern as well, which is higher high, higher high. All right, and then lower low. All right, well, and then range. All right, so this kind of trend we need to assume, like suppose if apple stock is in range for suppose like 3 months. So if someone asks you that what exactly Apple is doing, what we can really assume, it is in uptrend or it is in downtrend. So what you are going to say, no, it's not in uptrend nor it's in downtrend. What exactly is moving around to some range, which may be like, suppose if you have having said it is as a $5 range, so the Apple is moving around in and around the ranges as well. All right, next, if you assume that it is gonna be bullish or bearish, we need to have a little breakout, retest, and then goes up. So for now we are assuming that Apple stock is in range, it's traveling in range. All right, so this is a trend, we can assume it as a trend in the market, in the current period that market is running through. All right, so with the trend line we can also assume there are many trends, like, all right, there may be some bullish signal, like suppose the market goes up and then comes down and again then goes up. We also call it as a flag pattern, which is bullish. I might cover in near future as well this all kind of pattern, I'll be covering. All right, so just to have a clear understanding, we will get back to stocks. All right, and I'll let you know like how we can really assume to have a how can we really understand and make possibility of trade with the trend line as well. All right, so with the MU stock, let's switch to the MU stocks. All right, now you can see here that I have drawn the trend line, and also in the previous video I have told that the MU is at resistance level. Even if it goes above the resistance level, we are not assuming to go for a buy, because I was sure that the market may correct and then market might give a false, this is false breakout. All right, this is false breakout, which is not assumed to have. All right, because we had $84 as our resistance area. Right after that the market started going down to the $82. We actually made a good enough money. All right, so having said that, with the trend line strategy, now as you all can see that I have drawn this trend line, which is higher high, higher low. So what exactly mean? The market is in trend with the higher high, higher lows. All right, so what we can really assume with this trend line, why I have drawn this. All right, so we need to understand that the market is making 100% move and then comes with the 50 to 60% move, and then again backs up with the 100% move and again comes with 50 to 60% move. So with that strategy, we can really assume that the market is totally reversing from this support. All right, so market is already reversing from this support area. All right, with the same strategy, with the same trend line based strategy, we can really assume to have like $82 is a support area to assume. And as you all can see in the pre-market, it's running $82. All right, so now what will be my next move? I mean, how I am going to take the trades based on this trend line. All right, now right now I'll be waiting for some bullish signal, which is maybe kind of bullish engulfing. All right, bullish engulfing I can really assume to have, like just like this candle, or maybe this candle kind of stuff. So I'll be waiting for a bullish engulfing is to start taking for a buy or thinking for a buy. But I can really tell you that with this, that if a market goes more up from this zone, from this area that I have drawn, then we can really see a little correction and then market might goes up. So with this strategy we can really assume to have with the to make a plan with the trade, to make a plan like how we are going to buy and sell in the market. This is a powerful strategy we need to really have a clear understanding of. All right, so switching back to AMD. Now as you all can see with the AMD stock, all right, market is started moving from the support area. All right, market started moving form a little range and then again goes back up. All right, we can really assume again that market might form a little range and then goes back up to this $84 level. All right, this is the current perspective of this AMD stock. Alright, so with the AMD stocks we can really be a bullish, but before that we really need to see the market is respecting $80 move, because it is forming a real support area on the zone. Now here it is Apple stock. Last time I have told you in the video as well that market is going to go back again to the same level as $123 to $122. All right, now it is came back to the same level last time we discussed. All right, so now what we have to assume right now, the current market period, what we can really assume, as you all can see, this is the support level that I have drawn right now. All right, I'm making a clear picture on the weekly chart. All right, now on the weekly chart, as you all can see here, I am forming a trend line. All right, with the trend line I am really assuming that market is going to respect this area. All right, even if it doesn't respect, I'll still be cautious, like this is a support zone, but right now it's in a trend. Like you can see, market came back down and again started backing up, so every time it comes to this level, to the trend line level, we can also say it as a support. All right, market has always been respecting this level. All right, and if suppose market start coming reversing from this zone, and then we can really assume the market will likely to go up to this level, which we can form it as a trend line as a $155 to $166. This is an assumption. All right, but before that I am really waiting for a weekly closure. All right, so this is the trend line we take trades with. All right, now coming back to this Tesla. All right, let's switch back to the Tesla. Now with the Tesla, what we are seeing right now, with the Tesla we are seeing something to be cautious right now. All right, because as you all can see, the market started reversing from this area. All right, it broke the zone, came back to retest this level. All right, get back again, came back, oh sorry, again goes up and again came down. All right, now in the trend line, if you see with the bigger picture, if you see here, the market has been forming a trend line. All right, market has been going up. All right, and then correction, goes up, correction, goes up, then correction. It's just like we are going up with the market, forming a little range and then goes up, forming a little range and then goes up. All right, so having said that, this is a trend we are talking about. All right, this is the current trend for the Tesla we were talking about till my last videos. All right, but now the market has changed the the trend. As you all can see here, it broke down the trend. All right, so from breaking down the trend, we can really assume to have a sell side here. So for the current time period, what we are saying, that the market is in a downtrend. All right, now we can really expect the market will be in a downtrend till $560 to $550. All right, so with this strategy you can really assume to have a little understanding of how market works, how we can really assume to take the trades. All right, so with the trend line strategy, support and resistance strategy, all right, with the pattern strategy, there are many more things that I'll be covering in the near future. All right, so please just subscribe with us so that you don't have to miss any of our videos. All right, now let's switch back to SPY. As you all can see, we also assume to have a SPY as a in our trading journey. All right, so now you can see that the market has been in a trend, right? The market has been trend, forming up again, a little range, again forming up. Now we assume to have a little resistance here. All right, the market has been respecting this resistance zone, and as you all can see, I have formed a support area as a $415, and lastly it is $413. all right, now right now what you can see with this pie stock, with this pie, we can really see that the market has changed the trend. All right, this is a trend line. All right, so the market has changed the trend right now. All right, now what we can really expect, if it might goes to if it goes below $418, we can really assume to have SPY as a $415. All right, the next level for as a support level will be $415, and right after that, that will be $413 in this SPY. So you now you see, and you might have a clear understanding of how trendline works in this trading journey. All right, how you can plan to trade with support and resistance, and then trendline strategy. All right, so I'll be covering more about the trendline strategy in the near future. Okay, we'll come up with more understanding of how we can really assume to have a trend line, how we can really assume to have a support and resistance, and many more things. All right, so just be stick with us. All right, hope this video helps you all, and I hope I'll be covering more and more in the near future, so that you can learn more and more and trade with us. All right, so thank you. I hope this video helps you.